in today's video, I am actually going to be talking about how I managed to potty train my 3-year-old daughter at the age of 17 months old. Yes, my daughter is 3. She's been potty trained since she was 17 months old, so not even a year and a half, okay? So yeah, I'm just going to jump right into it. So I just want to say this is stuff that has helped us. This is how we got her potty trained so young, so fast. Every kid is different. Just because she got potty trained at 17 months old doesn't mean that our next kid or a future kid is going to get potty trained that young. It all just kind of depends on when the child is ready and what they're ready for. Yeah, we started potty training her in December of 2017, so she would have been roughly 15 months old. And we started that early because she was ready. She showed all of the signs of being ready. She would say potty. She would sit on the potty, and she would actually go on the potty. So we were like, you know what? Let's start to potty training her. So the first thing that we did was we got her pull-ups. Now, I know pull-ups aren't a potty training method. Like, pull-ups is a glorified diaper, if you ask me. Like, I understand that, I get that, I feel that as well. But for us, we treated pull-ups like they were undies. So whenever she would, have an uh-oh in her pull-up, we would, just treat it like it was undies. We'd say, oh no, I don't know. I really don't remember. It's been a while. It's been like 2 years. But I just remember that we treated it like it was undies. Like, we would tell her, like, oh, don't go pee-pee in your pull-up. Or, if you go pee-pee in your pull-up, you're going to be wet all day type of thing. And it really kind of helped her. It really did help her, actually. We did. The second thing that we did was, at the time, the daycare that she was going to, they didn't potty train until about a year and a half, which is 18 months old. So I was trying to potty train my child while the daycare had, like, their own rules, which I respected. Don't get me wrong. Like, I completely respected it. And we came up with a plan for, if she says potty, to at least take her to the potty. But if you feel, like, take her, sit her down. If you feel that she's wet, obviously, then take her back and change her. And that really helped. So it really helped to establish communication with the daycare provider, as well as my husband and myself. We needed to establish a set boundary so that we both knew what to go for and what to look for, and make sure that he wasn't doing one thing and I was doing something completely different. So communication was definitely a huge, huge factor. The third thing, I guess you could say, that we did was we would sit her on the potty right before bed, right after waking up, right before we left the house, and as soon as we got home. I forgot what number we're on, but I want to say this is number 5. The 5th thing that we did was about after a month of using her, like, summer infant realistic potty, we actually just grabbed a potty seat, like the type that you put over the seat, and started using that. And then we completely hid the other one. I mean, there was nothing wrong with the summer infant, like, potty seat, like actual potty chair, maybe that's what it's called. There is nothing wrong with that. That worked amazing. That really helped us, and it really, like, amped us up a little bit. But we hid it. That way she wasn't getting used to just going on the little potty right next to the big potty. We wanted her to start going on the big potty. So we got her, I think we got her 2, one for upstairs and one for downstairs. So we got her those for upstairs and downstairs, and after that, it was like she was sold. She was completely sold. It was something that she loved. She did go poop in her pull-up like once or twice, and she hated it. She absolutely hated it. It disgusted her. She needed to be cleaned, like, as soon as possible. Then after that first or second time, it was all in the potty, like, completely in the potty. Another thing that we also did was we praised her so much. We praised her every time she went pee. We praised her every time she went number 2. We praised her when she tried. We praised her if her pull-ups were dry. We praised her if her undies were dry. We praised her so much. Like, we never stopped praising her. We kind of put it in her mind, like, hey, it's a good thing that you didn't go in your pull-up or your undie, and it's a good thing that you held it till you went to the potty, till you got home or got to the big person potty. Like, we praised her so much. Now, when she did have a few accidents, when she did go in her pull-up, or when she actually did go in her undies, we didn't do anything negative. We just simply looked at her and we said, oh, honey, it's okay. And then we would tell a story like, you know, when mommy was younger, she'd go pee-pee in her pants too, or when daddy was younger, he'd go pee-pee on the bed, or she's never peed the bed. I will say that right now. She has never once peed the bed. We just never made her feel bad about it because we didn't want to scare her. We wanted to let her know and to have her make sure. We always made sure that we rewarded her, not by treats. We didn't do treats. We didn't do suckers. We would do stickers, and we would do like an extra 5 minutes of screen time. That was like her reward every time she went potty. But yeah, she got potty trained so quick. We started potty training her probably like December. It was like the first week of December. And then she got fully potty trained by February, I want to say. It was like the middle of February. So almost a year and a half. But it was right before a year and a half mark. And she's been obviously potty trained ever since. Now, it has been a huge blessing to have her catch on so quick. Now, when I was pregnant and the thought of potty training, I figured it was going to be like a year or even longer process. And it wasn't. It was completely different. It all kind of depends on how hard you work at it and how often you work at it and how you're treating your child when you're working at it. Now, like I said, this is just stuff that I remember us doing, and it got us to get her to get potty trained so quick. I'm out of breath. This isn't me saying, like, if you follow my steps, your kid's going to get potty trained in 4 days. No, I did a lot of research on the best ways to potty train. Not really the quickest ways to potty train, but, like, the quickest methods to potty train and, like, the do's and don'ts of potty training. I don't mean to brag about my child, but my child is smart. She is really smart. She is the smartest thing ever. She started talking 3-word sentences when she was 13 months old. Like, it's crazy. She's been a chitter-chatterbox ever since. We just had a routine. I guess that might be another huge thing, is you need to follow a routine, or you should follow a routine. You should find a plan that works for you and your daycare provider or your husband or whoever your child is going to be with while they're getting potty trained. You need to communicate, follow with a plan. Obviously, plans don't always work out, but a lot of the times, it'll be a lot easier if you guys just, if you know what you want and you go for it. Like, that's all I have. That's all that I can remember being our potty training journey. Now, I know this is kind of like a terrible video because my daughter's been potty trained for going on 2 years now, and I should have made this a long time ago, or I should have at least jotted stuff down. But I don't know. I mean, I hope this helps someone out there. I hope this helps me whenever next baby comes. Thank you guys so much for clicking this video. I hope it helps. Thank you, family members who are watching this and sitting through it or wondering or whatever. Like, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that we got her as a baby. Like, I love her. I couldn't imagine my life without her. Even if she wasn't potty trained right now, I obviously would still love her. Also, I think it might have helped that I have a almost 8-year-old sister who would have been, she would have been almost 6, I believe. She would have been almost 6 when my daughter was getting potty trained, and it kind of helped that my daughter, she's always looked up to my sister, and I love their relationship. Their relationship is amazing. Like, they're basically like little sisters, even though it's an aunt and a niece. Alright guys, that's all I have. I hope this video helps someone. It might not, I don't know. I just wanted to document this almost for myself, for future references. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching if you watched this, and I hope you liked it.